Oh yeah, boo boo.
Oh, we are back, baby. Episode number 5. God, I never thought we'd make it this far. All the way to 5. You know, originally I was thinking 3 and out, right? Like a football drive. Just, we're going to punt, but we're still here. And it's all thanks to you dedicated fans out there for keeping the show alive. You know, back when Big Shaq blew up the studio, just raining down hellfire on us. We thought that was going to be it, one and done, as a matter of fact. But we're at 5, like, the number of fingers on a hand. But, not to say to those of you who don't have 5 fingers that this show isn't for you, because it's probably more for you, actually. I mean, I have a good friend with 7 fingers on his right hand and 3 on his left, but he still watches the show, and we thank all of you. So it's a big episode. We got a special little ditty for you, a little number. Can we call a podcast a number? I don't know. Anyway, we're here. We're live. We're back. I said that already, but you know it. You love hearing me say it, don't you? That's why you're here. So anyway, we're at number 5. We got a special episode for you. We have a phenomenal guest, actually, who's here, which is a big shocker because of the last few weeks they haven't been here. But he's here. Daniel Garcia-Pozo, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing just incredible, Sam. I am feeling, I don't know actually if you know Seven Finger Kevin, but maybe we have the same friend with 7 fingers on his right hand and 3 fingers on his left.
Oh, no. I mean, his name's Paul, but, I've heard that he goes by different names.
Yeah, no, he's a tricky little bastard. Anyways, sorry, am I allowed to say that?
Tricky? No, you can't. But you can say bastard.
Word of the day. Can't say tricky. Oh, there I am again.
You just did it again. We're going to have to bleep all of this out.
I have been censored before on the air, and that was when I was in an airplane, and I was just swearing up a storm. It was an incredible thing. I had a Bible. I was making everyone swear.
Yeah, hasn't that happened to everybody out there?
Yeah.
I feel like it probably has.
Yeah, definitely. It's at least happened to me, and I'm everyone. So thank you so much again for having me on the show today. I hope that I can live up to the standards of phenomenal. It's a strong adjective. That's like an adjective of at least 3 fingers on each hand,
It's too many syllables.
Personally,
Personally, I don't have enough fingers to count that.
Me either, yeah. On one hand, I can maybe count like the amount of episodes that there are in this show, but like on the other hand, I don't know. It's a mystery. We're not sure.
On the other hand, there isn't one. It looks like. Is that right?
Oh, that is correct, actually. My other hand, quote unquote, if you'll notice, is a foot.
Boy, that's something.
Ain't it? Yeah. My friends call me Mr. McGregor, the man with a hand for an arm and an arm for a leg.
Right, based on that famous movie, Mr. McGregor.
Yeah.
That's it? Okay.
You know the one? Yeah.
Oh, well, I know the one.
Yeah.
Please. I'm a movie connoisseur, if you will.
You can count the number of McGregor movies on your fingers.
On my stump.
On your stump. Yeah. The stump. I was wondering about the parrot on your shoulder there, but
We don't generally talk about him.
oh, sorry.
Kind of leave him out of the mix.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to get him all excited.
My bad. Why is he shooting me a bird? He doesn't have fingers.
Yeah, that's the problem, really. It's just very unkind.
Yeah. He would make people swear on air, because he can fly.
Well, yeah, and that's just every time something's flying around, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a fantastic show here. Somebody else might even swing by in a minute. That's to be seen. But you know what? You want to hear some jokes?
I'd love to hear some jokes.
We're going to
Sam.
do the monologue.
Hit it.
Oh, good afternoon. Or I guess whenever time it is that you're listening to this, time and place. You know what? Leave the time and place you're watching this in the DMs or in the comments section if you're on YouTube. Let us know. Where you at? What time is it? Give us the exact time. That's what I want to know. Anyway, it's good to be here, and I hope you guys had a great weekend, because I certainly did. Football is back. The NFL, that is. And for many fans, it was the start of a brand new season. Optimism in the air. And, many fans were dreaming of touchdowns and sugar plums while Super Bowl victories danced in their heads. As soon as the ball was kicked, however, the Falcon fans woke up and burned their jerseys. That was a nightmare, for sure. College football is also kicking into gear. In fact, I was at a game this weekend. I even went to the famed pregame tailgate. The event where everyone gets so drunk that they forget why they were even so excited in the first place. Football, no, yeah, I'll go next week when I'm not as drunk. I don't understand why they have to play a game today. They knew I was having a party. But it was great. I got to meet all the fraternities and sororities, and I finally understand where the COVID variants get their names. It's clearly based on the fraternity it originated in. You got Delta, Lambda, Mu. I think actually the newest strand is called SAE, and its main side effects are a loss of smell, taste, and acceptance for minorities. That last one is especially prevalent if contracted at Oklahoma University. But it was definitely interesting seeing and feeling the college atmosphere so up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? The guys get a little grabby 5-6 drinks in. But it was neat learning the many potential uses for a condom. That's something new that I experienced this weekend. Apparently, you can take a shot from a condom. Anyone ever tried that? For me personally, it's just not the same feel. I prefer my liquor raw. You can also preserve food in a condom. Now, this is new. This is interesting. I opened up the fridge, and I saw a beautifully wrapped hoagie. Now, I never considered this, but I guess, if you have a large enough one, you can make it fit, and it's a tight squeeze. I might have to consider that one. Those Glad bags are getting a little expensive. And, finally, of course, is the water balloon. Now, I know that one's pretty popular. Unfortunately, I tried this with my girlfriend once, and she took issue when instead of a bukkake, the throw missed, and I knocked over her grandmother's ashes. That didn't really sit well with her. It was really kind of a sticky situation. Next time, I think I'm just going to stick with the Super Soaker. Either way, those are the 3 and only 3 purposes, as it turns out, in a fraternity for a condom. No one is actually using a condom to cover their penises, which this is true. The associated sorority actually ended up getting named after the venereal diseases that were given to them. This is all true, by the way. And it seems unfair considering this was the only time they actually wore a mask. It's just one of those life lessons, right? You got to protect those holes at all costs. We have a great show. You guys stick around.
Oh yeah, boo-boo.
Wow, that was riotous. Oh my God.
I am in tears, Samuel. I am practically destroying the equipment we're using to record this session because of the water flowing out of my bodily orifices.
Wow, you have a lot of them.
Oh, do I? I have at least one for every day of the week. I can count them on 2 hands.
That's so strange. Hang on one sec, because you know what? We actually have a sponsor today.
Do we?
And we're gonna we'll be right back. Don't you stick around. Today's episode is brought to you by maps. That's right, good old-fashioned maps. Remember those things? You open up a crisp piece of paper to find cities or maybe streets, perhaps even countries. Well, for the low price of $36.95, you can get a map for yourself. Now I know what you're thinking. In a new age of technology and media, what use is a map? You can just look it up on your phone. Well, to you guys, I say, then why are you still failing your geography class? Damn it! Get a map today. Wow, we really are thankful for our wonderful sponsors. That was awesome.
You know what? I really, really liked the part in the advertisement when they did that thing and they talked about the product. I really appreciated that.
Well, I actually didn't really care much for that.
Wow.
If we're being honest.
Okay.
Because I've been lying the whole time.
Really?
The entire time, everything that's come out of my mouth, completely falsified.
Oh, so you're saying don't stick around. You wanted to stick around.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes,
Aw.
because you caught on.
I did. I always catch on. I always catch on.
Yeah. Well, with that foot hand of yours, I think you're really reeling them in, huh?
You know, I'm very, very sensitive about that, Mr. Parrot on his shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Is that even a parrot? I can't be trusted. I cannot trust
I was
you anymore.
lying the whole time.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Who's to say? You can't look into the studio, can you, listener? Haha.
Actually, they can, because of our new feature.
Oh my god.
Look at me is what it's called. So basically, if you're unaware, on the last episode, I announced that I am Santa Claus,
Okay.
and he's not surprised at all because I mean, if you see me, you could tell.
You could tell. No.
But
yeah.
if you can't see me, now you can because, as I mentioned on the this is that movie, whatever.
What movie? Oh yeah. Oh, that movie.
Yeah, old.
Old?
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah, this is old. It's not now. Anyway, Old is my favorite movie of all time. What a banger.
Instant classic. You know, when it came out, it was already a cult film. Yeah, there was a small group of hooded men huddling around
In an
the movie
igloo?
theater. In an igloo.
Because it was cold.
Because it was cold. Wait, you said cold?
Is that what you said?
I said old.
Oh, it was old. We're old. I have dementia. I don't remember a lot of things. But I was getting at something.
Go on.
I was.
Yeah?
I don't remember.
You know what? That may be because you're old.
It's probably.
It's because perhaps you're frightened by the fact that the viewers can look into the room that
right.
you're in.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. I'm petrified. But as I mentioned on the last episode, you can see me. You could do it. And Danny, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. You know what, Santa? Sorry, Mr. Nicholas? Sam.
Please.
Please, Santa was my father. Santa, I don't think today was the best day for you to post coming to work nude day. And
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna have to get taken down. So you might not see that. Catch it while you can. But DM us on BAB Podcast. That's BAAB Podcast on Instagram to see us. You can. We take pictures in the studio.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd want to see that, but you can.
if you really, really feel like seeing that, if you really feel like seeing your childhood photo of Santa in a whole new light, then you are going to love what you're going to see.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a good time. You'll see that those elves were not as inconspicuous as you might have previously thought.
Watch how much you turn your chair, please. You're pointing that thing towards me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You don't want to see that, but yes, you go on the Instagram, buy our merch. We don't have a website, but you can get it custom ordered. We've already filled several orders. Shout out to you all in Frankfurt.
Yeah. Oh, all of the Frankfurt listeners. That's right. Santa showed me a map of the listeners across the world.
He did.
That he did.
I speak about myself in the third person occasionally.
Yeah, that's how you do it, Santa. And I got to see the variety of European listeners that we have here on the show. What other countries are tuning in tonight?
Oh, we got Belize. That's not in Europe.
Belize.
but they're here.
Can you believe it?
I can't.
It's unbelievable.
It's really.
You know,
sad.
actually, they moved Belize to Europe. Yeah.
Oh, that was the UK? They replaced them.
Yeah.
That was part of Brexit.
It was. Yeah. No, they really wanted to like get away from their past. You know, start anew, do the whole thing, do them. You know, and part of that whole thing was now they're having a foreign exchange program where they exchange their entire nations.
Wow, that's really awesome. I mean, I've always been a big fan of foreign exchanging, but now we can do it at the highest level.
At the highest level.
That's terrific. But yeah, we got our fans in Belize. Shout out to you guys buying our merch like hotcakes. You ever wonder like do hotcakes really sell that well?
You know what? If I saw a cake that was incredibly warm, I would look the person who baked that cake in the eye and I'd say, you know,
Oh, yeah. I often say that too.
yeah, yeah. You ever go up to people in the street, look in the eye, and say, you know, then leave, no context, no further,
They're so confused.
Yeah.
They're left baffled.
and they don't even want to sell me hotcakes after that. So it kind of never works out for me.
Yes. Therefore, we've demolished the myth. This is MythBusters. We're here, and yeah, hotcakes they don't sell.
We're destroying the hotcake industry. I can't believe Sam, who is also Santa, who also has
Right.
an inordinate amount of fingers on his hand, is demolishing the hotcake industry, and also possibly has a bird on his shoulder of some kind. This is such a vision. This is such
Yeah,
an image.
he's really fixated on that. But yeah, Santa does walk around with a bird on his shoulder. It's true. And again, that third person thing. Look, I'm trying to break the habit, but I can't seem to kick it. Speaking of kick it, we have a fantastic guest on the show, and he likes to kick things. Or what does he do again? Oh, he doesn't kick. He hits them with a stick. Is that right?
That is correct, which in some cultures, like Belize, is known as kicking.
Right. Yes. And in Belize, this is just for you guys.
Just-
when referring to the game of golf, we say kick it.
Yeah, it's from an ancient Aymari word, meaning stick.
Right. And to those of you in America, it means to send a message to someone on an outdated platform. So we're gonna bring him in. I'm gonna take off, actually, Danny.
Oh, okay. I'll see you.
You cool with that?
I'm cool. I'm very cool. In fact,
Oh,
one could say I'm cold.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're in the igloo.
Wow. You got to bring that up every single time, huh?
Well, it's just so strange that you have a personal igloo that you just carry
It's
around with
my business.
you. Oh, you know what? That's fair. But I'm actually gonna go because I'm hot,
Okay.
right?
That's chill.
Uh,
So am I.
Oh, Big Shaq wanted to chime in that man's not hot.
Man's not.
He texted me on my phone and he just had to run in and yell boom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He said tell him man's not hot.
It was weird how he ran in and texted you at the same time.
Yeah, it's weird how he does. He always has to do that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Big Shaq. That's
Thank you, Big
enough.
Shaq.
Don't get on mic. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah.
Meaning texting my underage. I'm sorry. We're not supposed to bring that up. Santa is a good guy.
Santa is always on the nice list.
Yeah.
We can vouch for Santa.
We can, but you can because I'm getting out of here.
Okay. And remember, when you stand up, watch where you point your body. I don't want another incident.
Yeah. I mean, I've knocked over several monuments with my penis. It's just
Yeah.
gotten in the way a lot, and I gotta watch out. I gotta be careful.
Mount Rushmore. God, it
It's
used to be beautiful.
They used to have all of the presidents, but now there's only 4.
Now it's just.
It's just those 4.
It's just the 4 of them. You know what? I'm all foreskin.
Yeah, you're for foreskin, or you're just foreskin?
I'm all foreskin.
Oh, yeah. Well, I noticed that your entire body is composed of foreskin.
Actually, that's a common misconception. It's just a sweater.
Oh,
Yeah,
but you're foreskin then. Is
I
what
am
you're saying.
foreskin. Not my skin though.
Oh, you're just 4 skins of people or animals or what?
I don't have to answer these questions.
Okay.
And-
Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Don't mind the fact that I am wearing a sweater when I said I was naked. I got cold. Wow. You know what?
How we doing?
Oh, hey.
I don't
you.
need to be introduced. I'm a regular on this show.
A man who needs no introduction. Introducing you. You.
Oh, you don't even know my name, is that right?
I do not. Could you please give us your name?
Oh,
Tell
I'm
us.
ready, baby.
For what?
Oh, to be on the show, but I'm also ready. What's my name?
Wow. What
It's crazy. I was just named the other day.
Really? I'm not, buddy. I wasn't born yesterday, but clearly you were.
Well, ready was, that's for sure.
Oh my God. Red A? Am I saying that correctly?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Let me ask you a couple
Oh, are
questions.
you making fun of me?
No,
Okay.
no.
You would never.
I would never. So you came into the studio naked today, I can see. So that obviously that brings me to my next question. Did you shower today?
Oh, clearly, yeah. I'm smooth as a baby.
You have no hair
I
on
got
your
in
body.
a shower and a shave.
Oh my shower.
I got it in just in time. I was like, it's either that I come here smelling like dookie, or I could come in here fresh, but there was no time to put on the clothes.
Oh, of course. You know what? I'm glad that I don't feel quite so alone in my nudity today. I have to ask, where'd you come from?
I gotta say, you're just all skin.
It was horrible whenever the teacher back in gym class in high school asked me, skins or shirts? Because I knew where I was going.
Like a permanent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So where'd you come from today? Where'd you come from leaving you so smooth and wet?
I came from I was actually a allergist. This is a true story, okay? It's a true story. I was so I hang down at the Greyfriars Bobby. I hang down there occasionally, right? And we do, we hang with I'll dig up a few graves, and we find out that there are a lot of dogs nearby, and I just have terrible allergies. So I had to go to the allergist, right?
Right.
And I got shot up in me nuts.
Oh.
That's how we do it in Scotland. We get shot up right in the nads.
You know what? I'm actually...
Under the kilt.
Right under the kilt. God. Just like they do it in Scotland.
Just like they do it in lots of places. They do it in Staten Island.
They call it the Staten Island Meatball Special.
That's what they call it. They call it the meatball hero. Speaking of heroes, 9/11 just came up.
Mm.
Someone was looking to laugh, but this wasn't a laugh. No, this is serious.
I do have to ask also.
Thank you to those heroes out there. Seriously, very special. And we remember you all fondly. And even though I come from Scotland, I have a great appreciation for those heroes in America. And thank you to all those. But anyway, back to the funny business.
I wanted to ask, actually, recently they moved Scotland along with the entirety of the English Isles.
To Belize.
To where Belize used to be. How's that making you feel?
It's quite a bit warmer.
Yeah? How's
Right?
that?
I'll go up, for a game of golf, because that's what I've been getting up to.
Right.
Right, as Sam mentioned, I've been kicking it, as we say in formerly Belize.
Yeah.
I've been kicking it. And, it's gotten quite hot. I had to remove my clothes. That's why I went to an allergist.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's not why I went, because of the Greyfriars, Bobby. But
it's a grave issue.
Yeah, it was quite grave, and it was grey out as well.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
It was a great day.
It was great and grey.
Great and grey and grave.
And grave.
And grey. And you're wearing your greaves?
And I was brave too, because when you get a shot in the nads, you've got to be brave.
You've got to be brave about
And you've got to just shoot that arrow.
If you had the chance to change your nuts, would ya?
I wouldn't.
You're proud of what Pappy gave you?
Yeah, it's great. I got 3 of them.
You got 3 of them.
I've got 3.
Yeah, I got 3.
I don't got 3. I've got 3 of them.
You got 3? Yeah, one of them.
I got 3 of the third one. I got 3 of it, and now I've just got the 2.
Okay, you can count those on one finger.
Yeah, because it splits.
Yeah, it does.
Right, a lot of finger stuff today.
How do you know?
Do you have well, I was in the glory hole.
So that's what that was.
Yeah, but I've got to ask you, do you have a finger fetish?
You know what? I do. I can't put my finger on it, but I'd love to.
You'd love to what? Have a finger fetish?
Sure, to put my finger on it, I guess. Whatever it is.
Now, what would you put if you had the chance to take it? What would you put your finger on?
Now that I know that glory hole is there, I got a couple ideas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just going to insinuate.
Yeah, we are. Because I don't think that I can legally say some of these things on here.
Yeah, legally in Scotland, formerly known as Belize, you can't say it. You can't say. I used to say a lot of things, as you may recall from the last episode. I said pussy a number of times.
Yeah.
I did, and you can't
remember,
say
I
that
was there.
anymore. And I've been protesting. Me and Lenny Bruce.
Lenny Bruce.
Lenny Bruce is buried alongside the Greyfriars, Bobby. He was actually the one that the dog kept coming back to.
Really?
Yeah, that was Lenny Bruce.
Lenny Bruce.
And he resurrected. So
He also resurrected the beer industry in Scotland, I heard. He made a new chapter called Lenny Brews.
Lenny Bruce, yeah, that's right. That's right. That was a good one, you know. It was a really great branding.
Yeah, no. It was really great brandy, too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
you swig that
Incredible.
on.
You just can't whine about it. What can I say?
No, you can't, because, you know, why would you do that?
But enough about me. Let me ask you about you. That's what you're here. That's what you're doing for.
That's why I'm here.
So let me
Because
ask
I'm
you-
ready.
You are, because you're ready. So I have to ask you, as a Scotsman, I'm sure you have many drinks that you favor. So on the topic of ales and brews and whatnot, what is your favorite thing to swig back to on a cold Sunday afternoon?
Oh, well, we don't get many of those now.
Yeah.
But
right.
I used to fancy, you know, a nice margarita on a cold day. Now it's too hot, and you know, I like to match, you know, cold with cold. So I'll have a cold margarita on a cold day. Now it's too hot. I've got to have a hot. So now I'll have an herbal tea.
The culinary equivalent of a hot margarita.
Yeah,
I got you.
exactly.
So-
I'll have an herbal tea.
Herbal tea. And I have to ask, is that a tea that's herbal, or is that the tea that my good buddy Herbal down at the tea shop makes?
Yeah, that's right. Herbal make them. Herbal.
Herbal.
Herbal make those teas.
And I have to also ask, just
Oh,
to
you have to ask.
I have to.
You've got to ask it.
I've got a contract.
That's why they pay you on the show, because you ask the tough questions.
Wait, I'm supposed to get paid?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to bring that up.
Oh my god, I got to talk to Santa.
Santa, yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's great. But I
Oh,
do have to ask. So you got your herbal tea in Scotland, formerly known as Belize, on
Right.
a warm day, on a warm Sunday afternoon.
always on a Sunday.
You got. Care to elaborate?
Yeah, it's the day of the tea. Isn't that what it's colloquially known as?
Yeah. What are the other days? What are the other associated beverages of the day?
Well, why don't you ask your question first, and then we'll get to that.
Well, that was a question, but I'll ask another one.
Okay,
for
ask the
sake.
one you were getting at.
I will. I will. I want to ask you. So you've got your herbal tea on a nice day. You got your golfing career also popping off. So tell me more about your golfing career.
Okay, so all right.
As you in Belize, Scotland,
So
call it.
it was
kicking
really
it.
more of a comment
Yeah,
than
I guess.
a question.
Wow, who are you? My 9th grade English teacher?
Yeah, that's right. I did teach 9th grade English. Were you in my class?
Wait, were you at Scottsboro Elementary School?
I was at Scottsboro. That's right, for many years.
For many elementary school, that was also a high and middle
That's
school.
before I was named, so you didn't know who I was.
That's right. I just
They
saw-
said, who's your teacher in 9th grade Scottsboro English? And you said, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what was on the program.
But whatever it is, you were probably ready. No, I'm ready.
No,
Who's
you're
ready?
ready.
Who's your daddy?
Oh.
Oh, that's a tough subject. I didn't mean to bring that one up.
No, it's okay. For the listeners who don't know, Samta is actually my estranged father.
All right.
And
And
it's-
he's not a great dad.
You
He's a
know.
great gift giver, but he's not a great
Not
dad.
a great father. He's incredible at micromanaging small creatures.
And small businesses
And small businesses too.
as well.
And small loans. And
Oh,
small
yeah, he's all-
penises too.
Well, he gets up to a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of free time.
A lot of free time.
You know, he only works one day of the year.
Yeah, and he gets compensated in the form of what? Licorice and cookies and, milk.
Cookies, as we say.
Cookie and milk.
Yeah, milk is a mule drink, and that's Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
To answer your question from before,
Thank you.
that's Wednesdays.
Now at least the question is answered. But back to my comment.
It's 2/7 of the way done.
2/7.
We may or may not fill in the gaps in between the rest of
Yeah.
the show.
there may be 5 more drinks to come. I know I need 5 more drinks right now.
Let's get an oh yeah boo boo for more drinks. All right. I'll give you Monday.
Thank you.
I'll give you Monday.
Oh, just like Garfield. But back to my comment.
Wait, I'm about to give you Monday.
You got to go. Give me Monday. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. Don't you all want to hear it?
You know what? I do.
Can I get two fingers up on one finger if you want it?
You know what? You know I'm sensitive about that.
Oh, okay, then you're not going to get it.
Oh, fine. The things I have to do.
All right. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh.
So on Mondays, the drink of the day is a Bloody Mary. It's just bloody. And it's made from real cow's meat.
Real cow's meat. Real cows named Mary.
Right? And they're bloody as fuck. They're just covered in it.
They've actually genetically selected them to have the most blood in their system.
And they're also genetically selected to be named Mary. That's actually, a lot of people don't know this, but a name in Scotland is in your genes.
Your genes.
They read the code and they say he's got an M DNA, he's got an A, an R, and a Y. And that's, it's not a gendered name.
No, not
it's
at all.
It's just based on your DNA.
It's based.
Well, I guess it is, right? Because the Y is for the Y chromosome.
I suppose so.
That's not a gender, that's a sex, is that right?
I mean, that is true.
Is that what, that's the...
I know you're not familiar with sex.
No, I've never had a sex, but I've had a lot of sex.
I know. With a golf club like that.
Oh yeah, I use me lad.
Your lad.
me not so wee lad.
Is that what we call it? The not so wee lad. That explains the writing on it.
Yeah, I've got a tattoo like Pete Davidson, just on me lad.
Is it? And that explains why your lad has the resemblance of
Pete
Davidson.
Just crossed over me leg. It's just, I like to cross me legs and when I sit, and it's just dangling over the side.
Yeah, no, watch where you point that thing.
Oh yeah, it's like a fire hose. Sometimes they call me in if there's a problem.
Really?
Yeah, they call me in, but they've got to give me a Bloody Mary or two.
Yeah, no, but only on Mondays.
Only on
Monday.
Monday.
What do they give you to Tuesday as a?
Oh, you're trying to milk this out, is what you're doing.
No, please, it's not a Saturday.
That was a Wednesday. Fuck. If it's a Saturday, we'll go and we'll have a couple of brandies. From Lenny Bruce's Brewskis, yeah.
Oh, you fell right for my trap. I was the antlion in the pit. You were the ant.
And I'm an aunt.
You're an aunt.
I am, yeah. So I just had me good brother. He's not related, but he's me good brother.
He's a good brother.
And in Scotland, we have good brothers.
You know, the genetic system in Scotland just confounds me.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of incest is what caused it.
It's less of a family tree, more of a family bush.
Yeah, it's a family. It's like the Bush family, much like that. Yeah, we're like the Bushes.
But go on, you were saying.
I'm more of a Laura. If we're being honest, I am a Laura.
I'm like such a Laura.
Oh, haven't you taken that BuzzFeed quiz?
You know what? Several times a day. It's what keeps me going in life.
Yeah. I would think you were a Jeb.
I'm a Jeb. You know what? Live on the air, I'm going to take the BuzzFeed quiz right now.
Oh, all right. So first question. Are you a pescatarian?
I would say I'm more of a Catholic.
Okay, you're right, yeah. Second question. That's the question.
Well, honestly, I didn't think that something so controversial would be said on the show today.
Right. You apologize.
No, it's okay. You know what? I completely agree. And I believe that the things that occurred in that moment should have not occurred, but at another moment they should have occurred.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a real political answer. That's going to really help the quiz here.
Yeah.
Clearly somebody is a politician.
We're going to alienate our viewers over in Edinburgh.
All right, because in Edinburgh, which we left behind, so we brought Edinburgh with us, but we left behind Edinburgh,
Edinburgh, yeah.
and they're real, crazy.
They're
like-
having they have Moolk on Thursdays.
Oh yeah, on Thursdays.
Ugh.
We don't like those days.
They're pescatarian.
Oh yeah, but well, hang on. Let's last question. How big a fan of yours? No. How big a fan are you of Big Shaq?
Of myself, I'm a big fan of Big Shaq.
Boom.
Oh.
Big Shaq here on the podcast.
Oh, my hi, Big Shaq.
Big Shaq. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's a good lad.
Big Shaq, hi. Hi, Big Shaq.
Big Shaq. How big a fan?
How... I'm a huge fan. Big
Man's
Shaq.
hot. Man's hot. Oh, hey, that was a great showing.
You know what? I really love his ability to phase through walls. Ever since he figured out he could do that, he's just been in and out like no one can believe.
He's been in and out like me in a glory hole.
I was actually going to say, I thought he came through the
It's
glory
like
hole.
I'm in the room, but I'm still in the glory hole.
Yeah, I know whenever you come in because you're like, hey.
You know when I come in.
You know you can't be avoided.
You know when I come
You
in.
form a barrier across the room. You say
Yeah.
something along the lines of, who wants to see a ventriloquism act?
All right. Hey, you know when I come in. Anyway.
You know when you come in.
So, A. Your choice A. Is that right? Yeah, you're a choice A.
What do I say?
You're a type A personality, but you're also, get this,
Get this.
right? You're a Christy Bush.
I'm a Christy Bush?
Yeah, she's the one that they forgot about.
Wow, just like my father to me.
Right, you're
know
a
what?
Christy.
Great experience.
You know, when I took the quiz, you know what I got?
What'd you get?
I got an HW.
HW, really? I don't pin you as an HW. You strike me more as a Jeb.
Oh, well, that's just not nice, right?
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to get political. I mean to get political.
Don't we all? Isn't that the point of this?
That's what this podcast is about.
That's the point of the podcast, right?
We have to get political.
Who'd you vote for in the Scottish primaries?
How'd you know I was a Scottish citizen?
Oh, we know these kinds of things. You know, our DNA. We
That's right.
we know these things. I could tell by your split fingers that only happens in Scotland.
Only a Scotsman would have such deformed fingers.
Right.
Yeah.
So who'd you vote for?
Well, was this before or after Belize?
Oh, it was after Mitt Romney annexed Belize.
Those are dark times over in
Right.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, and Edinburgh as well.
No, Edinburgh was a light time. Remember the light differential between the hemispheres.
All right. It was a dark, metaphorically speaking time, but it was very light.
It was very light. No,
Yeah.
It was a very bright time. People could not see outside their windows. I
Right.
voted for Mitt Romney, mostly out
of fear.
yeah,
He would annex your hometown.
yeah. No, where do you hail from, actually?
Well, I hail originally from Staten Island. No.
Which is where you have your proud Staten Island jewels from.
Yeah,
down
my
there.
jewel, I smoke a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not from Staten Island. I only moved there when I was a wee lad.
Oh, okay. So you're like from Staten Island, but you're not from Staten Island.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. That's where I met my mum.
Your mom.
She was there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I know you."
Wait a second.
And so anyway,
Isn't that also where you met your wife?
well, okay, yes, but we don't talk about do we?
We don't.
We don't.
Don't
talk
call me
about
Dewey.
that. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I apologize.
Why don't we talk
I'm
about
out
it?
of my depth here. I don't know what's going on.
You know what? Me either at any point in my life. But I do want to ask you a couple questions, a couple more.
Oh yeah,
Because that was the point of this conversation. I
right.
believe.
It was to ask me about my PGA tour and about my caddy.
Your caddy. Tell me
Yeah.
more about your caddy.
Oh, my caddy. You know him well. You know him well.
Oh, my, don't tell me.
Oh,
Don't
it's
tell me.
groundskeeper Willie.
Oh, God.
It's groundskeeper Willie, and we're out there, and he's just getting up to no good. He's like Bill Murray in Caddyshack, going after after running around with his hoe, and with his gardening hoe as well.
Wow. With his hoe and his.
In one arm and his gardening hoe in the other.
Wow.
And we're just getting up to no good.
No good.
I'm swinging me lad around.
Your lad.
Yeah.
The not so wee
Not
lad.
so wee lad, and we're
Like Pete Davidson.
right, much like BDE baby.
BDE, PGA, so many acronyms.
PD
PPD.
performance enhancing P Davidson.
PEPD.
Yeah.
Also stands for
Stands for politically encrypted police department.
Also penis denus.
Right, as well. Yes.
Yeah.
As everybody knows.
As everybody
You
knows.
didn't have to say it.
I know. I was basically boring the listeners to death saying it.
Yeah, they're not viewing it, but in their minds.
Well, actually, I don't know if Samta told you. There's a little technology that
Right,
we're employing.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that allows the viewers, the listeners, force of habit. I used to be a radio personality before I got discharged.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Dishonorably
Yeah.
discharged from radio.
I know. It was a horrible thing. It was a video star who killed me. And anyways, there's a new technology that we're using to allow the listeners to view us through the lens of ice.
On that smell-o-vision, right?
Smell of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can smell the glory of
I always wondered why, more people weren't using smell-o-vision. You'd think if you've got it, you've got to use it.
You know what? One would think that, but as a PGA player,
Right? You as well.
No. I'm asking you in reference to you.
That's me.
I tried to be.
I'm ready.
Ready. So in a PGA tour, I have to ask, when do you know it's the right moment to hit the ball?
Oh, you don't. You just gotta go. Sometimes you hit a woman in the back of the head. You just smack her right down on the ground, because she's walking across, and you're like, I think it's time. I don't know if it's time, but you just hit it, and sometimes, she goes down for the count.
Right. And you do that to men as well, don't you?
Only if they're walking across while I'm golfing.
Oh my God.
While I'm kicking it, excuse me.
Oh, exactly.
That one is for our American viewers.
Yeah, sorry, we have to accommodate.
And those of you in South Africa as well.
Specifically our South Africa. No, they call it punching it down there.
That's the white section that says punching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but God, that was But anyway.
You're sounding just like Jeb Bush.
Yeah, Jeb Bush was a fan of apartheid, and I said, "You've got to get out of here. You've got to go, Jeb."
And did he go?
And he went.
He went straight to the white section.
He went there, and then we taught him a lesson.
Taught him a lesson.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you are a 9th grade English teacher.
I used to be, please. I'm a golfer. I'm a kicker.
Still got it.
I've still got me, lad.
After all these years, you lose it.
You're right, because you think as a baby, you start out at your peak, and then you only decline from there with your shortening telomeres.
Could elaborate on that.
That's what they say, right? Your telomeres get shorter as you age, and that's how you die.
Ain't that a kick in the teeth? You know what?
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Thank you for also debuting the first song from your new album coming out.
Yeah.
Ready for ready.
We're ready to sing Frank Sinatra ripoffs.
Really? Care to entertain us with your wonderful Frank Sinatra, Scotland, Belizean tunes?
It's just Billy. That's what they call it.
Billy.
Yeah, like from Belize. I'm Billy.
You're Billy.
I'm Billy.
You're Billy from Belize.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a Billy these days. But
you wouldn't believe.
You wouldn't believe it.
You wouldn't believe it. But actually, you know what? I believe in a couple of things. I believe that you.
Do you believe in love?
Oh, red A. I don't know what to say.
Do you believe in love?
I think I'm starting to.
Oh my.
I think I'm ready for love.
You're ready to stroke me, lad. Hey.
No.
All right. Well, we've got to take a break now because there's been a development in the studio. But before we go, you mentioned me album, right?
Yeah, your album.
And I know you're still hot and bothered, but we've got to talk about this.
I have to talk about your album. I love to. I want to.
Okay, so
Your album.
what's that new song called on the? Because obviously I know it, but that first song on my album, it's called what?
You know what? I'm glad that you asked. I'm glad that you're asking someone who did not listen or.
Because we're gonna hear it
I
in
know,
a second.
But it's that great swing hit. Stop swinging. I mean kicking it around.
There you go. It was a cool night on the radio tower. All the bands were making me lose my flower. Oh, don't you hear that sound? Oh, you're gonna make me stop swinging it, I mean kicking it around. You gotta stop swinging, I mean kicking it around. When you get to the top, oh, never going to stop. You gotta stop swinging out and kicking it around. We love big band, yes we do. That's why I wrote an album or two. Stop, swing it. You gotta just stop swinging out, kicking it around. Don't do that. Don't make me hit the ground. You've gotta stop swinging, I mean kicking it round. Stop kicking it round. It's a day in the neighborhood. It's a time to cheer and shout. Gotta stop kicking it around.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That was something.
Red A, I have been so entranced.
You've been touched.
I've been touched, and
Well, that was a different thing.
that was a different thing. Yeah, we don't. That was during the break. We don't, well, call me. But what I want to say is that I am touched in more ways than one.
Oh, yeah. Like, how many ways?
At least as many as I can count on my hands.
Wow. I don't even want to get into that.
Me either. But I will say, I got to hand it to you. That was an incredible, rousing
You've
piece.
been handing it to me under the table this whole time.
We shouldn't talk about that. Don't mind that. You've been awfully quiet for someone who's been experiencing that this whole time.
Well, we cut them, right?
You're rather cut yourself.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're going to play the second song on the album.
The second song.
We're going in order.
It's a 2-song album.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2 songs
It's
on
2 songs.
2 CDs.
On 2 collect them all. Just like a pack of
just like
cereal.
a pack of Pokemon.
Yeah. There's only 2 Pokemon, and they're each in one game.
You've got Pikachu.
And
you've got
Chikapoo.
and Sneezymon, right?
Sneezymon.
Or were you saying Chikachu was different from Pikachu? Because then we've got 3.
We've got free. They released a new one.
They're ready to release a new one.
You ever played Pokemon Red A and Blue?
Yeah, I'll play that one as a kid.
Incredible series. And wonderful monsters as well. And you know, that reminds me.
Wonderful what?
Sorry, there's something stuck in my throat.
Oh, sorry, I'll take that out.
Thank you. Jeez.
Oh, boy.
It's been hard talking
Yeah.
with just one cheek.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of one cheek, this next song turns the other cheek because it's a romantic ballad
Oh, yeah.
called Wait, That's Not My Dong.
Oh, yeah. Let's hit it. You are standing out there in the cold rain. I was looking at you with that same old face. It was December in Edinburgh. You had 2 days to go in that room and see if you could lay me to waste. And you were there on the operating table, trying to take my testes. You were there searching around like you couldn't seem to get me. Yeah. What's taking so long in there? You said, I don't know. I can't find it. Oh wait, here it is. And I said, no, don't play that song because that's not my dong. That's not my dong. You snipped the wrong chord and a heavy fog erupted from me. That's not my dong. You snipped too long, but it's not my dong. Yeah. You were standing over there with me mangled member. And I had 2 hands up, listening to the pretenders. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not my dong. That's not my dong. What took you so long? Stop singing that same old song. That's not my dong. Don't you know? That's not my dong. That's not my dong. That's not my dong. Woo! That was a banger.
Oh, I am enamored.
Bangers and mash.
Oh, the old Scottish.
Oh, the old Scottish TV show, Bangers and Mash. We put the 2 together. We loved Mash. If you like Mash, you'll love Bangers and Mash.
You know, I'm surprised Scotland got that contract from Bang Bros to bring them in there.
Yeah, that was a little strange.
It was. Dark time.
Having J-Mac and Alan Alda in the same room.
But it really added a new level of, I think, dynamicism and humor to the whole program.
I think so.
A lot can be said, and a lot wasn't said, and a lot that was said was poor.
Right, yeah. A lot could be said. But we're not going to say it. We're not going to say it. We're gonna think about it, and you at home can use your smell-o-vision, and maybe you'll pick up the brain waves and think about it too.
Yeah, no, if you got that deluxe, if you got smell-o-vision plus, you really are able to get into our thoughts.
DM me at Reddit, and we'll send you the link.
That's Ready with 2 Q's, 7 R's, and at least 14 to 7.
It's the traditional Scottish spelling.
Yeah, no, back in the day, they used to always spell in leet speak over in Scotland.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, dark times.
Yeah, but bright outside.
Yeah, that's the trend in Scottish society, as I can tell.
Well, so anyway, there's a game you were telling me about. We're going to play a game, is that right?
That's correct,
You want me to tell you what it was?
Yeah, please.
I know you have trouble remembering.
Yeah, Dad.
Oh, that's Santa, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have trouble remembering.
Oh yeah, you've got to work on that. Play those brain games or something.
I
Do a
know.
puzzle.
I do a puzzle.
Well, this game's kind of like a puzzle.
Well, explain it.
Well, you've got to go in order. I guess that's the only way it's a puzzle. I don't know. So it's the alphabet, right? Are you familiar? It's the traditional English alphabet.
Oh, okay. So I was
Not-
going to the Scottish alphabet you taught in
Right.
ninth grade.
Very-
that one was a doozy.
Very different.
Very
So we
different.
go through the alphabet and we'll start a scene. This is all what you told me, by the way.
Yeah,
And we'll-
I remember
and-
this.
And we'll start.
It's coming back to me.
And we'll start a scene on a letter. And as soon as I finish, my line, starting with that letter, then you give your line, starting on the next. So if I say,
Oh.
"Boy, you better get over here," you would say,
Can't control me.
yeah, well, maybe in your own voice though.
You know what? Sometimes I like to mock the people around me.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah, so we're gonna get going. We're not gonna leave. We're gonna be you. Don't stick around.
Don't stick around.
Don't do it. Because remember, it's we're lying.
We're-
Everything is a lie. So
We're
stick
lying.
around.
I was tiger.
Oh yeah, I was a ligerous. I was a banshee in a barbecue. You ever seen a banshee in a barbecue?
Oh, that is scream and a half.
Oh yeah.
Talk about your screaming meats.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. We just had to get
I need
out
some
of
charge
the
for
way.
that. I got to build up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we just need a suggestion from our audience.
Can
Well, we've got a little girl here.
hi, I'm a small girl.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, no.
What's
no
your
shit.
name?
Uh,
Oh, she's got a mouth on her.
You
and
got a tongue on you. Sir.
Oh, that's true, but you have a large mouth. Like, why is your mouth so big? Anyway, give me a suggestion.
I really think that you guys should be in a cowboy western.
All right. So, this scene will be a cow. I didn't ask for a location, so you can go and fuck off.
Oh, fuck you.
But it's going to be about a cowboy or something like
Piss off.
Oh, what a mouth on that girl.
strangely large mouth.
Yeah, strangely large mouth.
Really wild.
Unbelievable. Anyway,
Just wilding out like Nick Cannon.
but unlike Nick Cannon, I can bear her. So let's
Oh.
continue.
Oh, all right.
Seems
So-
other members of our audience are pitching in as well.
Yeah, they like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start on the A, and you'll get us going.
All right, I'll get us going.
You'll do it.
Oh, we start on the A. You ready? Any beer around this joint?
Barely. There's not a lot of beer around this place.
Can't say I see many Scotsmen around these parts before.
Darn, I mean, I've been discriminated against before for the size of my penis, but never like this, and I don't appreciate it.
Every man knows the size of his penis is only comparable to the size of his heart.
Fuck you.
Jeez!
Fuck you.
Jeez! What's with the attitude?
Hey, no, don't get snippy with me.
I'm just trying to make a point.
Just so you know. Okay, there was a man in a shoe. Alright, and he provoked me. So I don't know where. I know, the old Scottish riddle. The old man in the shoe came out and he killed Jesus, but it wasn't me. It was the man in the shoe.
Kill Jesus, man in shoes. What are you going on about, partner? Give it to me straight. Are you or are you not the father of this child?
Let me. I am the father.
My.
Nah, stop, right? You stop it, okay? Don't give me that attitude. You know that I'd be a
Oh.
great father.
Here we go again. Oh, with the great father spiel. Always talk about where were you for Laramie when he really needed you?
Please, you're talking about yourself in the third person again. Save that for a Santa Claus. But no, I was there. I was at the rodeo. I was with me cowgirl, your mother.
Question. Why did I lose my accent? And why were you at the rodeo today with another woman?
Racism. That's really the answer to most things. They didn't like me because I was Scottish and I had to get out of there. It wasn't safe, but you didn't look like me. You looked like a cowboy, so you were allowed to stay.
Scotland is my home too. And just because I look like a cowboy doesn't mean that I have to identify as one every single point in my life.
True, it's very true. And you know what? You're gonna break out of that one day, Laramie, and you're gonna come home, and you're gonna lay down in the bed, and you're gonna have a nice smoke. That's what we do here in Scotland.
Underneath that smoky facade that so doth drine our carpets and our bedding is a layer of intrigue and mystery with which I know not my father truly. Wait, shit, are you my dad or am I your dad?
Very strange of you to ask a question like that, Laramie. You clearly know that I'm your father, and you also know that this is no game. Things are really getting serious.
Well. So what they are. Don't think I can't see past these covers that blind you, Laramie Sr.
Xavier, pass me a knife. I'm gonna teach this kid a lesson.
You sure you want the knife, Mr. Laramie Sr.?
Zebra, shut up. You've got a nerve talking. That's right, Xavier's a zebra. But anyway, I'm gonna use this knife and I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
And I suppose you think that by killing me, you'll kill the pain inside of you?
By chance.
Can't you see that I'm just trying to make amends?
Don't start with that attitude, Laramie.
Even if I tried to pour my heart and soul out to you, Laramie Sr., would I get anything in response?
Forget it. You wouldn't. No.
Gah!
Horse. Oh, they make such strange noises. But Laramie, you've got to listen to your father. I'm just going to cut a wee bit of skin off of you, okay? We messed up when you were born, and we forgot to hire a mohel.
Oh, so now you want to cut off my skin when I'm good and proper and grown? Xavier, can you believe this?
What letter are we on?
Just thinking about...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just thinking about the letter that you left me on when I was but a wee lad in Scotland makes me want to cry.
Laramie, give me a hug and we'll do this brace together.
Papa. I'm sorry. I mean to say. Pop.
All right.
Come in here.
Oh, that was a scene.
That was a scene.
We caused a scene. There are a lot of people looking.
Yeah, no, the little girl, she passed out.
She passed away.
She passed away during that scene.
Oh, man.
It was her
the
last
mouth
wish.
was just too big to support life.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the same case for your friend there.
Yeah, Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier. I was talking about your wee lad, but Xavier too.
Oh, yeah, he's been... He's a good zebra.
He's a good zebra. He's not going to speak again.
No. God, no. I really hope not.
One can only hope.
But, yeah, listen, I've got to go, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Ah.
And it's been great being here. But
It has.
Yeah, for you too, as
Yeah.
well. And as such. And onto you. And as it is to your father and your forefathers and George Washington and all of the monuments that I've knocked over with my penis, I'd like to make a formal apology. But it's been great having me here.
You know what? You need
Because
to-
I've been the one really dominating the conversation.
I really do think it's great to have you here, and I really think that once you get back to political asylum in Belize, formerly Scotland, you'll be great.
Oh, I'm not going back.
What? Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, you're staying here?
I'm staying right here
Right here
with you.
with me?
But I'm leaving the show, but I'll be back afterwards. I'll meet you in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, we have to have the carpool right home. Did Jennifer tell you?
We rode together. Yeah. Jennifer did.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston, to those of you at home, gave us a ride today. Very nice of her. She was here
Lovely woman.
on the NBC studio, here on the program. As you know, we are an NBC show.
That's right. Non-binary cats.
Right. They were also on the show.
Yeah. Listen closely. You can hear all of them.
You'll hear them,
You'll hear them.
and they'll go, meow.
They're
think-
inquisitive.
Yeah,
They like the curiosity. They
they
killed the
don't-
cat.
They don't know.
They don't know.
But they've got 9 lives. Anyway, I've got to get going.
I'll see you. I'll catch you in the parking lot. Remember, if
You-
Jennifer still has my keys, tell her that.
You'll catch me if you can. You'll catch me.
If I can.
That's right. Okay. I'll see you later. We're back. That's
Oh.
just what I say all the time. I don't know why. I just always say we're back.
Oh,
But
hey-
I'm back this
Hey,
time.
hey, Dad.
Oh, yeah. I guess we got to settle that. We never really found out what the drinks were on Tuesday and Thursday.
No, we didn't. Maybe
Uh,
they'll learn about them later.
Maybe he'll come back another time.
Yeah. Enlighten us. Leave that plot thread resolved.
Enlightenment. That's a good show.
Really? I've never watched it.
Enlightened. I'm sorry. That's what it's called.
Enlightenment. If I want a little bit of enlightenment, I can just go down the glory hole.
Yeah, there's a beaming aura just emanating from it.
Whenever Scotland is in political darkness, it's just completely light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to be back.
It is good to have you back.
And it looks like you guys had fun.
Yeah.
The studio is just covered in jizz.
I know. Isn't it great? In between the songs, there was so much going on. That man, he really can make it a white Christmas in Edinburgh. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, wait till I see him in Edinburgh next Christmas. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're supposed to go together.
Don't eat the white snow.
Oh boy, I'll eat the yellow snow instead.
And there you go.
Well, yeah, Danny,
Yeah.
it has been a real pleasure having you on the program today.
It's been a pleasure being on the program. I know that I started off kind of shy, kind of whispering, but I eventually got to my peak.
Yep, you definitely reached a climax.
And so did he.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's been great. Did you have anything coming up that we were supposed to talk about?
Oh, in terms of my own life
Right.
that you've never been interested in before, Dad.
Well, what are you gonna do? You have a kid, they go to school, and then that's it, right?
That is the traditional Scottish belief of education, yes. I got nothing in terms of like comedy or
What?
plugs coming up.
Are you serious? I bring you on this show because I want to tell all my friends how talented my son is. And then you go, oh, do you have any tests coming up that we can plug?
Yeah, come on down to MLC room 247.
Oh,
no, sorry, 274 if you want to go listen to my test on.
Oh, yeah, 7 o'clock on Thursdays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a great plan if you want to listen to my test.
And maybe Red A will be there as well.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. You know what? I still had to see him about. I got to see that man about a horse. He left a zebra in the studio too. I don't know if you noticed.
Both the horse and a zebra.
Yeah. He's trying to make us a donk,
As
but
a
he got
donk.
the wrong ingredients.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's just making an ass of himself.
Wow, the mule jokes just keep coming and coming.
Yeah.
Much like Red A.
That's like red hair. Yeah, that zebra used to be all black.
Oh boy, I was wondering what that thing was.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a blast.
It's been a blast, and it's been a blast in more ways than one. Thank you so much for having me on this program. When can the listeners expect to find out
About
the remaining drinks of the week?
Oh, you'll just have to stay tuned, baby. We're at 5. Hell, maybe we'll go to 500. That's when you'll find. This is a promise right here from the Bong and Blintz studios. If we get to 500, you will hear about those drinks. So you stay tuned. Support us on Instagram if you'd like, or any other way possible. You just let me know. You get active out there. You tell all your friends about how much you love this show, and I hope this 5th and not final episode will be so special for you guys. Yeah, hopefully NBC picks us up for the next 5.
Yeah, no, one can hope. One can really, really hope.
But we'll be back next Tuesday, same time, same place. But you can be in a different place. You can listen to this anywhere. That's the beauty of it. Anyway, we're gonna head out.
Stay curious, like a cat.
This isn't. It's okay to be smart. This is Bong and a Blintz, baby, and we out of here. See ya.
Oh, yeah.